Okay, so starting off, I have something super scary. Super scary. And for that, I'd like a volunteer. Oh, nobody. Come on, it only works. Come on up. What a champ. Here you go, sir. Here's $5. You may take a seat, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. Okay, so what did I just do there? I basically separated the room into two types of people. Those who were brave enough to volunteer, and everyone who wasn't. And this is actually a beautiful metaphor of how a lot of people view chiropractic. They don't really know what it is, they don't really understand it, and therefore, by definition, they're scared. And that's what I want to change. I want to change that fear into opportunity. And I think anything worth explaining should be so simple a child should get it. So I like cars. And if you look at the car, this is the anatomy of a car. A car has an engine, and a car has an electrical system. If you compare it to us, we're a lot like a car. We have our own engine. We just call it the brain. We have our own electrical system. We just call it the nervous system. And the only difference between us and this car is we have a spine that's movable, changeable, adaptable. And a car just has a bunch of metal parts, okay? Now, I want you to think of an example. Let's say you're driving in your dream car, right? You're cruising down, and now your suspension goes out. So now you're bouncing up and down, right? Now, everybody here gets that. They're like, ouch, something's wrong. Something's wrong with my car. I need to go in and get it checked. When something goes wrong with you and you can feel it, everybody gets that. But take another scenario. Let's say you're driving your car, cruising along, going out to the clubs, going to have a good night, but now your taillight goes out. Right now you don't know that your taillight's out. You don't know that your body is not functioning at its best. And that's so important to understand. That's the most important point. Okay? Just because you feel something doesn't mean that your body's functioning at its best. And that's important because your nervous system goes everywhere, whether you feel it or not. And that's why it's so important to get checked. And it's important for everybody. Think of that old car, that vintage car, right? Do you think it got there by not getting checked? Think of athletes, sports cars. They get checked before and after races. And then everyone remembers that new smell of that fresh new car, that fresh baby. You want the best life for him or her. You want the best life for your car. It's so important to get checked. Now, a smart person would say, well, Corey, how does this interference happen? How does this happen? Well, there's three big ways. Well, you could get in a car crash. That's quite obvious. You could fall, right? You could be overstressed. You could be overthinking. You could overcook your engine, and that's going to affect your nervous system. Or you could put toxins in. What you put in directly affects your body. And that's what I want to concentrate on. Cigarettes. Statistically, half of you have smoked. And of that half, some of you still do. And if you don't smoke, you drink. And this is the point. There's not one person in here today who knows that that's not wrong, that that's not unhealthy. And this is my struggle. I'm up here today, I'm pleading to you, I'm telling you what is health, what's the best thing for you, and you're gonna go back and do the same old thing. So what's the point? What is the point? So I thought I might as well join. If I can't change you, I'll join you. See, now this is total attention. Now, while I have you here, this is the whole point. What if this was your mother or your daughter? What if this is your brother or your sister, right? You would never want them to do that. We don't view ourselves through love like we view others. And this is that moment in time where you can make that change. And that's what chiropractic is. We are literally adding love to families. When I look out here, I see 500 families. I see 200 families that deserve to grow in love together. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what this is about. That's chiropractic. And that, my friends, is 100% an idea worth sharing. Thank you very much.